Welcome back to Kobildzan. Looking at the mission tree, we still have, quite a bit to go because this, I believe, opens up new missions. So there are a lot of things that we still need to get through. But essentially, we need to kill Bjarnrik. We need to take a bunch of provinces from Vornmarch. I would like to get Kuxexti to be an actual, decent tag. So a lot of Tarakar will be annexed into it. We need to hopefully have our coalition die so that I can attack here. What else do we have going on? Ritual of Awakening is, converting all of these provinces, exploiting the land. I need the Ebon Steel, so again, that's going after Vornmarch. Elantir is one. I need to, attack all of that Elantir stuff. Upgrading all of the Yinnik dams to tier 3 is a crazy amount of money needed for that, but okay. I need to go and switch to the upgraded red, which I can actually get that done. Oh, that's already done. Whatever, never mind. I'm being a bit schizo. Here I need to have 100% religious unity. That's not terribly difficult. Yeah, Skelteric stuff. Here, I need to have 9 provinces with cobalt traps in Garudia, so we need to continue working on those. Interview with a dragon. Have a level 5 advisors. That's easy enough. And then have 4 of trading bonuses. Ooh, okay, let's actually have a look at my trading bonuses. But we have currently got fungi and precursor relics and fur, but fur doesn't count for. Actually, no, I think it's fungi that doesn't count. Hang on. Yeah, no, actually, fungi does count. So if I sort by market share, the ones that I'm close to getting is ivory, which does count. I'm close to getting tobacco, which doesn't. I'm close to getting. I mean, paper's at 13. We can probably get that up there. But yeah, ivory seems like one that I'm 17%. That's not going to be too terribly difficult. Especially considering I can just dev these ivory provinces that have extra goods produced 23.7%. So, yeah, that's going to work. How's the game where you play as goblins and Escan going? It's good, though I'm going to miss the session on Wednesday. So I have Niller subbing for me in that session. So we'll have to see how he does, but that game's been going really, really well. But anyway, let's get back into Kobaltzan. I've been really enjoying this campaign so far, and we gotta keep going. Let's unpause, and we will see if the coalition dies. It would be very nice if the coalition were to die right now. I mean, at least the game isn't freaking crashing. I mean, it's a pretty good start. So it is, in fact, a pretty good start. Yeah, the coalition right now, let's say if I was to attack West Tipney, the coalition is over 1 million troops, and I kind of don't want to fight 1 million dudes. Just out of principle. Also, what is all this? Right, I wanted to convert this land and then turn it into trading companies. I recall correctly. Was I only trade companying Northern Pass? Is that what we were doing? Northern Pass Charter. Redgarhaven Charter. No, we have... Where do I see my trading companies? Did I actually make any trading companies yet? No, I haven't. Okay, so that's the plan, is going to be trading company, essentially all of this. Right? Because I can trade company here. Yeah, I can. Do I just do that now, then? Because it is already converted. Do we do it? I don't know. You in a coalition against me? No. Oh, hang on. Our truce runs out in 3 months with Vornmarch. We need to attack him so he doesn't join the coalition. absolute requirement. And who are you allied with? Nesk, Adshaw, Everwharf. Are they? Oh, they're not in the coalition. We will prepare to meet them on the field. Yeah. Horrible name placement. Yeah, as soon as Vornmarch and Bjarnrik and maybe a little bit of Adshaw and stuff is removed, then it will look better, I promise. Yeah, Bavik is probably, about ready to die. Nice, keep converting things. That's some good timing on the rebels. Liking that. We'll fabricate a claim on Bjarnrik, who again is in the coalition, but nothing we can do about that. Like, if I was to attack Bjarnrik right now, yeah, it's like 1.3 million troops, whereas we have almost a million. No, we actually have over a million. And I'm not worried. Like, I do think we would 100% be winning that fight. It's just I am not really wanting to do a big old coalition war just for a few provinces. I want to do a big old murder Vornmarch war, though. Enjoy Death Beach. Castilier and Aelnor will join this war, which will get rid of 100,000 from the coalition, so that's not bad. Now let's see, get you come down here. Attacking the allies of those in coalitions is always going to be a good idea. Hopefully you can die nice and quickly. Oof. Oh, interesting. Those reinforcements did not help you at all, did they? Love to see it. Love to see it. Anyway, do I want to take a Diplotech? I don't think so. You know what I want to do? Find my ivory. My ivories. There we go. Just like spam click out a few buttons. Get you up. 15 as well. I'm curious, is that going to get me over the line? We're at 17% right now. What did that bring me to? 18%. Yeah, it's just not enough. Is my military fleet somewhere accessible? It's accessible enough. Maybe we leave those guys. Then we'll have you hunt enemy fleets here. Doing it that way so that I can make sure that he is going to repair properly before he makes his way over. Get some more traps, Garudia, Nevord. Sounds fine to me. Build a fort there, buddy. That's just annoying. We are over for something, but only by a very, very small amount. Do I have a full stack over here somewhere? Yeah, I do. No one that you're not in all of it. Very annoying. I suppose you have an ally, do you? No. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get in. I might just have to bite the bullet and fight the coalition. Which is, you know, kind of annoying. I don't really want to fight a whole coalition for a tiny amount of provinces, but it's looking more and more like I do not have that as an option. Oh, one has left the coalition. We have captured the capital of Castlear. He's just completely out of fortress. Okay, there's no way I'm losing this, right? Yeah, there's definitely a way I'm losing this. Yeah, your combat width is crazy good compared to mine. I do have more heavies, so long run I win, but I think maybe we retreat. Killed one ship. Repair and we go back in again. Wasn't expecting to lose a battle. Peace offer from Adshot. Do I want Adshot territory? Timber Barons. You know what? That's actually a really nice modifier. I kind of want that. Government reform. Our second to last one. What kind of free policy do I want? Actually, no, it's just for that one. I think advisor cost is always good to take. I don't know why I've got you there. We can swap over to you. Level 5s everywhere. Love that. Giving my enemies money. It's very rude. Very rude. Not liking it. We can celebrate and thing. Or we can maybe swap over to things that I want more. So maybe something like goods produced modifier. Get that 18% a bit higher, and then here, what else do we want? Global trade power. That's also going to increase the 18%, and then here, this can probably help something. A new debate in Parliament. What do we want? Get a bunch of sailors. Trade efficiency. Global trade power as well in there. Let's go with that. Overall is just changed. There we go. All right, so that 18% on ivory. Let's see what that is. A month tick. Oh, they took back Cook's Road. Anyway, 18% changes into 19.3. We're so close. Gnomish genius. I do like gnomes. I have always liked gnomes. Fun fact: I'm playing a gnome in a Anbennar in an Anbennar D&D game. It is a fun fact mostly because it is a fun game. Love me some D&D. Projects can be upgraded. Well, I do know that I need to upgrade the these. I can't because it's too expensive. Okay. Maybe we save up for those then. There are no traps that I can upgrade? Crazy news. Valvroran has been sieged. I lost Anbattle. And now I'm winning navally. Good news. Add Shaw out of the war. I think I don't want the land right now. We want obviously to get peace deals that aren't going to give us a bunch of AE. Your trade power. Refine where we are. I should get like Castilier out of the war or something. This coalition is just being an annoyance. Like, how do I break through it? I do not know right now. Goblin refugees from Kugdir. I mean, from my own frickin' vassal. But you know what? Sure, I'll help them out. They can come to me. Lost Cook's Road again. Get money that way. I'm tempted to do that purely so I can start upgrading some more of the Great Yinnick Dams. There, let's upgrade that. Build another one in Trug. There it is. Alright, let's get both of those sorted. And someone else can take care of that. I think blowing up the walls is a good idea. Some of his friends out of the war as well. There are quite a lot of them, especially Castilier. Nice, got Giants Fort. Let's go back to Cook's Road again. Because why the fuck not? Yeah, I don't want to be clicking any of those buttons. Mammoth Hall's also fallen. Moonhaven's left the coalition. That's nice. Right, and I forgot, when it comes to my bitches, it's this guy who is disloyal. Improve relations with him. You I'll steal another map from. Road has fallen yet again. Thinking if I just do just a quick wee little carpet siege, might work out nicely. If we also do it to Castaneath, which also has no forts defending it, then we'll be in a pretty decent... I'll get Castilier out of the war. Ooh. Let's just... I'll put that to the side a moment. Flame Mistress Drahen decamps from our stage, immediately storming to our chambers and grabbing a pen in anger. This is disastrous, she groans, as an attendant takes off her spiked wig and claw-capped nails. Begins penning a letter to the capital, full of righteous wrath. To the council in Revenarchy. The art of the Drag Monarch is one that has been the backdrop of Cobalt theatre for generations. The times long before Kobildzan, long before our current splendor, the Dragon Priests have sought to teach the masses, and so they have taken to performance. In the plays of our past, many would act as the foolish and the young kobold, while one great priest would take the role of a dragon. This role, hereto known as the Dragon Monarch, often shortened to Drag Monarch or Drag Queen, Drag King, etc., became a staple of kobold learning and of kobold virtue. They spoke of the necessities of contributing to the horde, honoring the dragons, and of making ourselves greater through family and tradition. Drag is an art which still prospers in many my technocrats, but it's in danger. While Ascension has allowed the Queens great flexibility in how we practice our art, for never before have we been able to fly above the audience, or grow our claws, or breathe fire upon the simulated unworthy, those empower the unfaithful within our midst. I write to tell you that I have seen sin within performances. Performers breathing fire not to teach, but to simply to entertain. Queens who tell tales of sinful kobolds, lauding kobolds who rejected the dragons or who find enlightenment elsewhere. You, my dragons, must put a stop to this. Please, for the art of drag, and for the soul of Kobaltzan, ensure that drag retains its holy and righteous character. That's kind of funny. I think I'll go with improved relations. Not gonna lie. Maybe we can get someone out of a coalition that way. Surely, with this siege, then we will be able to get that bastard out of the war. Be able to get Frostwall out of the war as well. Anyway, Castaneath is sieged. How about you fuck off? Nice. Just war reps, money. Get out of here. And I'm running into the cap on admin points, so I guess that and find some more ivory. All of these are now at 15, so we can that to them all. Actually, you're not at 15 yet. Go, now you are. There we go. Surely! We're now in a position where we can add more shit. Let's also pop on the spark drive rifle. It's... Anyway, you can also be pieced out. I can't force religion on him, but, you know. Hey, we're now trading in ivory. Fantastic. And I can celebrate another doodad. How about we go with some teachability, potentially, question mark, maybe? Max absolutism. We're already at 100 max, so it's not necessary. And core creation, no, I don't really need core creation custom play. For another festival. Another pilgrimage. He's gonna blow that up. 4,500, 45,000. Unless, no. Blew it up, the bastard. Bastard face bastard. That was 45,000 manpower right there. Doing so many more casualties. Like, ignore the morale bar. I'm just doing tons more casualties. Donetsk got sieged. That means I can piece you out as well. And a pillage. And we'll sue you for peace as we get onto these sieges. Actually, just fine. This is going to be another case of just give me your trade power, steer trade, all that good stuff. 53 war score now. I mean, got like one more fort left. There's a lot of dev on those provinces. Have you ever had a thought you couldn't quite communicate? Have you ever remembered the tune of a song you couldn't express, or had a word on the tip of your tongue but couldn't get it out? Have you ever wished that you could escape the labyrinth of communication and simply beam your thoughts directly into other people's minds? No? Well, now you can! The Think Thought Transmitter started much like the automated translator, which utilizes the tongue spell to allow communication between all languages. No matter how good a translation is, though, information is still lost. Some languages have words and concepts which others don't. Differences in grammar often cause glitches within the magics of the spell. Turns of phrase or metaphors are clumsily translated through both language and cultural context. As a whole, that automated translator has revolutionized the world, but it's not made communications perfect. To address this, the inventors of the Think Thought Transmitter went further. With it, we no longer have to rely on words at all. Instead, the transmitter is hooked up to one's mind, body, and soul, and utilizing telepathic pathways developed by the T-Wave transceiver, directly sends raw information to other people. Entire ideas, concepts, scenes, and memories can be sent in vivid detail involving all senses. Our friends can relive others' perspectives of the same event. Lovers can reminisce on times gone by. Enemies can truly experience the red-hot rage that their counterparts feel for them. All communication has become simpler and more direct, for we no longer are limited by words. Cool. We'll, of course, be doing more research. And what do we want here? Navy stuff, promote culture stuff, spy stuff, goods produced. I think goods produced there is definitely the one we want. Gene food cultifications. And cobalt traps. Nothing we do. 50,000 manpower now is crazy. XT is a bit more loyal. It's good. We're almost at 100 professionalism as well. That's nice. We will maintain control of my current guy. He's pretty good. Hey, goods produced is huge, actually. Yeah, definitely gonna keep you. West Gullet Peak. We can take an idea. What idea group should we go with anyway? Offensive ideas. I think we wait for the tech. And we'll go and murder this army as well. I mean, look at the casualty difference. It's crazy. Alright, Sedovic's been sieged. Okay, let's get a peace deal. And I do want Valvrorin, I think. Do I want Mammoth Hall or not? Probably not. We're at 58, so I could do that. Let's just go with that for now. Lovely stuff. Honestly, I think we probably need to be prepared for the coalition war. I don't think we can really avoid it. Maybe we take the next tech and we get prepped for a coalition war. I will also concentrate dev because why not? Apparently, I can only do it in one province, so whatever. And yeah, only gonna core the things that are overextended. And yeah, I mean, the war is going to obviously be against Bjarnrik. So let's get one army to get prepped for that. The rest are going to probably work on just defending my own land. We can now get to 44 extra artificers. So close. If we get to 50... Well, you know what, actually? Ultimate modifier. Now it's a 375. Okay. Build me 50 more artificers, please. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that works for me. And then, obviously, I want cannon stack to go with it. 34. This tech is actually going to put it to 36. So I might as well prep for that. There's the 36. Need some more. Oh, yeah, my manpower is low. Albor and Dame's Crown have entered the coalition. Okay, so we didn't exactly help ourselves there, did we? Yeah, new cannons, combat width, +2 artillery. Like, it's such a huge power spike, a massive, massive power spike. Maybe you can swap to manpower recovery speed. Getting 8,000 a month, which is lovely. All of these artificers and ripped. Okay, the coalition's getting bigger. Land, I think we're fine. Nowhere I can stand this guy. Roll a general. I know it's waiting on this tech, but you know it's there already. I think I'm waiting for the next year tick anyway. I will get myself cannons though in all of these stacks, going up to 86k stacks everywhere. Hey, Korgish. How do I feel about the new mission tree? Is it Uber World Conquest with good flavor, or just conquest for the sake of conquest to the end? It seems like the things that it wants you to conquest are very much flavor focused. So, for example, it wants me to go and conquest Tianlu because they've heard rumors of the golden dragon from Balrushin. It wants me to go and conquer specifically Aketa because that is the home of the bronze dragon Aket. It wanted me to go for Kugdir because the corpse of a dragon is in the caves under here. I can't remember which dragon it is though. So it seems like at the very least, the conquest seems quite, like, very, very directed, which I like. Doesn't seem like it is just for the sake of it, which is definitely a good thing. Everyone drill, so I can maybe... It is actually quite tempting to turn slacking on for a little bit. You know, the pilgrimage is fine. You also want a couple of cannons. Terrandigel. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen that name before. We'll be able to take this from Dame's Crown as well. You're looking for a good mission tree with tons of story to get fun while doing sad evil things. Definitely Kobaltzan will help. Will work for that. I've also been incredibly tempted to play some... Oh, on Sunday, I subbed for a tag that was in the spine. I was subbed for a tag called VODS clan, which is the goblin formable in here. And I'd never played it before, but it looks really fun. So I think that's going to be my next single player tag after Kobildzan is finished, is either Rail Skulker or Mountain whatever, whoever starts that. I can't remember what. Mountain Hugger, Mountain Spitter, Amber, something. I don't know. But it starts around here anyway. So yeah, Goblin Northern Serpent Spine formable. It looks really fun. So I'm very much looking forward to that. This is going to be this absolute nightmare. And look at them halfling. Anyway, it is January, so I will take that tech. I will take that tech, so I want to upgrade my boats as well. I do have some shipyards. Yeah, go to a shipyard. Upgrade there. Oh, the disaster. Yeah, I want to experience that in single player where I can pause and micro and shit. That'd be good, kind of good. Here I think the Morkid mortar is best. What else do I want to do before this war starts? I do think I want to pop this on for a little bit. In 20,000 a month, that's huge. That's actually huge. After your push for Mass Butcher. It's on the list. It is on the list. To be fair, it is on the list. But yeah, that Vezosden clan just looks so funny. Okay. Leaving the coalition. Ruggieri is out. Huge. That's huge. Ruggieri out of the coalition. We would be fucked otherwise. I think we wait until we get to like 250k manpower. And then we just go in. Anbenland has entered. Damn it. Going the wrong way. I want you to get out. Oh, we've got an ebon steel armory in Irvikston that we can upgrade. That's actually huge as well. That infantry cost, the infantry shock, the shock damage received. I mean, fuck it. We just go the full way, right? Get it all the way to level 3. Hells fucking yeah. Is there any other buildings I want to spam out? Yeah, that works. What else? Any good soldiers' households? I mean, all of the soldiers' households are good soldiers' households, but... And we know that these are both fine as well to add in as soldiers' households. Any good state houses? I mean, it's so tempting to just spam them out as well. Prestige from land battles, not that it's needed at this point. Any cobalt traps? There is a bunch in Garudia that we do need. And I do know that we need some of them here. Where is it? Oh yeah, also, 5 provinces currently 4. So, Irvikston is one of these. Needs a workshop, counting house, and a manufactory. Well, it doesn't have the, was it? Wait, was it town hall? Yeah, courthouse or town hall. I think it's got everything else, right? If we build that, I think that's going to work for me. Oh yeah, and build a trap in Balvroren. Tapped on admin points again. How much money is my horde at right now? N. Monumental. Fucking gorgeous, isn't it, really? Also, just... I need... some kind of... The map mode for this really needs to be upgraded. Right? There is a map mode. I think it's in economic, right? Am I right? Yeah, expanded infrastructure. This map mode needs upgrading to show me, right, this is possible to upgrade, but it hasn't been. Like, that is the most valued that I would have for this map mode. You're at 15. Like, show me if you're at 15 and you haven't been expanded. That's when I want to know. That needs to be, like, where the color is. I ran out of admin points. Oh no, Roggier is back in the coalition. It's Jover. Don't you dare siege me. You're needed. Work on important things. My general died in that battle. You hope someday for a second Ascari type mission tree. You're in love with the Parliament thing. Speaking of Parliament, I mean, yeah, their Parliament thing is definitely unique. I don't think that's gonna come again. But Goldstone is another tag that I have on my list of things I want to play, because specifically they have Parliament mechanics that aren't complete cancer, which is so refreshing. I hate, EU4's Parliament. I think it's terrible, but their mechanics get rid of the terribleness of it. Is your win. What actually? Let me have a look again. What other goods? Up by market share. Precursor relics we still have. We fell back down again, but it's fine. Tobacco isn't on there. Fish, no. Paper. Okay, so I need to get more paper. I need to get 6% more paper, which is kind of crazy. So I guess we sort by that. We search for the paper. To be fair, paper is one of the... It's a relatively rare trade good. That's going to help, though. I feel like that is, in fact, going to help. Has already got a mill as well. How much did that help? It didn't really help much at all, actually, funnily enough. A bit closer to being made. Because that is also goods produced, 15%, which would be kind of nice. There it is. Ooh, we can exploit the land! We've done it! We are not against song, says the foreman, standing in the cold airs around the ebon steel mine. We're only against the music, which keeps her asleep. We will pay you generously to keep the forges running. You destroy my home and you ask me to serve you, asks the Skald, before he spits at the kobold's feet. I owe you nothing, especially not my songs. If I will freeze to death by Essekael's cold fury, you and your people will all freeze with me. You misunderstand me, says the foreman, who nods subtly to the guard. Our artificers are already digging into the earth. We're scouring your archives, finding every method you use to enchant your weaponry. Your secrets will be ours in a matter of time, but you can help us if you'd like. We'd be more than willing to pay and even get you out of Garudia while the Great Mother wakes. The Skald spits again. I'd rather die in icicle than live under you. Well, I mean, fucking go on then. Die. All owned Ebon Steel provinces gain a bonus to trade good size, trade value modifier, and artificer force limit percentage. That's awesome. Also, permanently increase state artifice capacity by 25? Brother, that's actually pretty hype. Wait, artificer force limit percentage? Yo, actually, that means that... Does that not mean I want to wait until I have more of them? I'm not gonna, but that would be the best thing to do, right? Like, what is my current artificer force limit fraction? Easiest way of seeing that. 55%? 55%. Still 55%. Maybe a month tick? That went up by 1. It went up by 1. I don't know. Probably something I'm missing. Oh, actually, you know what? I need, Well, cannons up here as well. Alright, we're at 314k. I think we can turn this off now. When I have a half price, I think you're the half price trader guy. Yeah, it is. Lovely. He's bloody beautiful, isn't he? Gorgeous. Speaking of gorgeous, I'm so close to also getting another Artificer stack. Missionary falls ill. We'll help him out. You're the last Skald Herrick. Worth building? I think it probably is. All right. I think speed 3, and we're going to go to war with Bjarnrik. I'm just going to... we'll turn on automated sieging at some point soon. All right. Well, we're going to be fighting against 1.3 million-ish men. We could ask Intraliande to help. Fuck it, why not? We're going to have 1.4 million men. So it's actually roughly equal numbers. Surprisingly. This is about as even a war as we're ever going to have. It's going to be fantastic. Fuck your coalition. Yeah, so we have 715,000 infantry. They have 670. So we outnumber them there, but then they outnumber us 100,000 in terms of cavalry, and then we outnumber them by about 40,000 cannons. Like, this is relatively, like, I'm not going to call it, like, it's just not even, right? Because our troops are way the fuck better. But, you know, it's about as good as it can get. Like, you're not going to get more even when it comes to just pure numberage. If we just, you know, quick wipe their guys here, it'll be an army that we then no longer need to worry about. Or a factor. The AI will be 100%ed. Alright. Let's get our guys prepped and ready. We're going to have a lot of really heavy fights. Ah, Cooked Ear's in this war as well. Unfortunately, I can't, like, separate piece anyone. They can say is Mass Butcher isn't evil, they don't purge or expel. They set aside specific areas for dwarves, halfling elves, goblins, etc. in the mission tree. Ignore the reserve part of the name. Yeah. Ignore the part that is very clearly genocide. And then it's not genocide. You know, because you're ignoring it. Anyway, fight. That's some really bad rolls on my part. Holy fuck. Can we not, like, lose? 125 discipline. I'm on 120. I think a golden era. I mean, we haven't done one yet, so fuck it. Let's go for a golden era. If we have any luck, we can get here fast. All right. You're fully occupied, so you're gonna go over and fight the Encardians. Did kill more. such... Oh, that's gotta be a stack wipe. Hell yeah. We get there on like the second go. Oh, we only got one dude. I mean, fair enough. That is a huge... Oh my god, look at that as well. That's like 80,000 troops. Like, we had even numbers here. We stack wiped. Beautiful. Fucking gorgeous. Yeah, this is not going to be a war where we are going to be on the offensive, so to speak. I think what we do here is I'm gonna go with mill buffs in here. I'll go with artillery damage from back row, I think is the vibe. Still think manpower cover speed is just the best there though. Essentially, I just need them to not siege me, and then we wait for the full occupation of Bjarnrik to kick in, and then we're good. Too scared to engage enemy, brother. Oh, don't be fucking around. Yeah, we're with all of those guys now. Ask the mass butcher how they got their mass. True. Those are nice. No, then it wasn't. We actually lost more than they did in that battle. It's crazy. Make sure I got proper manufacturing. Those. Say that gene food cultivation would be the greatest agricultural innovation since the concept of farming itself would perhaps begin to explain the importance of this innovation. Through the power of modern biology and the wisdom of the philosophy of mechanism, a method has been discovered to allow artificers to alter the fundamental properties of species of plants. Crops resistant to drought or flood, capable of producing bumper harvests every time. And somehow, even tasting more delicious, are no longer restricted to the fantasies of farmers. Fantastic. Speaking of the fantasies of farmers, I think I want to round some of these. Like the box of holdings is fine and all that. Great, but I think it's time to put on a bunch of mill modifiers. Artillery combat ability. And frickin' ooh, morale damage received would be nice actually. The shock damage received is kinda nice. Dragon scale plating is better. I think that's just we have another almost 20. And here, what do we want? Manpower recovery speed. Yeah, it's best brass prosthesis. I think maybe we wait until I've got a tiny bit more here. This should be a fun fight. Oh, look at the numbers, Mason! Fights. Oh shit, not good. Don't take it on a 42, I beg. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it! He didn't do it. Nice. I need the biggest weakness that I have is my own attention. How's this doing? Yeah, I just need all of this to be sieged, and then this is ignore it. Have you hunt enemy fleets? Okay, Divenhall's probably good enough. You need a new general. You will do the trick, good sir. I know I said I shouldn't go on the offensive, but we're going on the offensive! Keep an eye out for where I am being sieged. That'd be a good fight if I can push them onto Mammoth Hall. Reinforcing this? He is. Do I win this still? I feel like I still win this. Motherfuck! Damn, that fell ridiculously quickly. Alright, finally won that fucking siege. If you can't defend Alakander, which is not fully upgraded, but we can make it fully upgraded. Actually, we can get it here. Oh, I guess I didn't win there. Nice, good fight. I just need to make sure that I am not the one that is being seen. Just placate my bitches. Wrong decision you made there. Big fight there as well. Yeah, unfortunately this being passed to Bjarnrik is exactly what we can't have. Plus the Siege of Mammoth Hall. I see here, whatever on that one though. Back on Alakander again, which is now tier 2. Unfortunately, we don't get the dice roll bonus, but that would have been nice. Do want to Leave the siege of Balvroren though. Yeah, this is an issue. So as soon as one of these sieges is done, probably the one on Gowed, we'll have this guy turn all the way around. Head on over here. One more month tick, and then we go in on Alexander. That's looking like a good fight. Yeah, they didn't even... Oh, nice. Another stack wipe. Alright, now you go over here and do the same there. So the reinforcements came in. Stop me. Not good. Ooh. I don't know about this one, fam. Not a fan of that. Fuck out of here. Uh, 20% siege ability is going to come in actually super handy. Nice, that was a win. Gonna siege. Ah. Cast layers ended, that's whatever. Where are you going? Rauderston. Rauderston. With having a fight. Especially considering they just let you stack wipe them. Nice, that looks like the new world is almost won. Looks like we have another fight on Alexander to come. Another fight on Balvroren. This time went much smoother. Hopefully a little stack wipe. At some point they run out of manpower, I'm sure. It looks like we're actually going to be needed in this fight. Are we high enough yet? Yes, we are. We get one more tier 2 invention. Morale of armies would be huge. Extra shock damage would be nice. Base points of infantry, fire, and shock would be awesome as well. So that. Yeah, now we're just shitting on them. I mean, that 15% morale, very tempting. Right, Mammoth Hall's been sieged. Maybe we go after... I feel like we need to go and murder some of this shit. Fucking Knoll mercenaries? Not allowed, mate. Get out of here. Got another Alakander fight coming up. Oh, don't mind if I do. And a stack wipe. Hell yeah. Huge fight there as well. Sick. Alright. What is my war currently at? So we have now got 730,000 infantry to their 538. So we're definitely winning on that front. Casualties-wise, we've killed double what we've lost. $1 entered flagship, that's kind of cool. This now completely sieged? Pretty much is. Alright, how about some reinforcements from the New World? Don't take it on a 35. Okay, he didn't. Alright, what battles we got going on here? Looks kind of peaceful. Alright, you fucked off, that's good. Huge back wipe there, hell yeah. Siege of Vertesk is over. Alright, you guys both go north and fuck up whatever sieges they've got on us. Trying to do any sieges here. Oh, but that looks like too good of an opportunity to pass up. That's a stack wipe right there. And one over here. Yeah, we need to stop this. This being sieged, bad. Might need help on that one. Another ritual seems like an plan. God damn, these Verteski troops. Really on that great. Big fan of how they just melt. That's a beautiful stack wipe right there. Alright, looks like they are having attempts at sieging me. Don't like it. Ah, it's easy fight right there. Well, let's turn back, so you go and help out there. We have those reinforcements here yet? Go on, run away from me. Go on to the bloody mountain. If I stay here for a month tick, that might be a good idea as well. Oh, I'm out of manpower. This is not good. I'm gonna retreat here. Huge stack wipe there as well. Go back to slackening. 20k men a month needed. Crazy shit. Maybe if I relieve all of the sieges, we might potentially. Wait, this is all cooked here as well. So that's not necessary to fuck around with. It is just the Bjarnrik stuff. Yeah, lovely battle there. God damn, did we roll like a huge number in the first fire phase? Because god damn, that was a huge stack wipe. He's just like keeping me stuck here. Very irritating. Huge naval fight there. Might be getting the last of the Bjarnrik sieges. If we have the last of the Bjarnrik sieges, then it might be possible to peace out. Maybe. How about we just have another Alakander fight? Fuck it, old time's sake. And we're doing fucking work on Alakander, goddamn. Oh, there's another Bjarnrik siege. Alright, they've escaped. Huge stack wipe. Another couple of Bjarnrik sieges here, which is not fun. There, get rid of that one. We'll bring this army around. Oh, huge stack wipe. Don't know where everyone's retreating to, but maybe we get lucky and they're retreating onto Saltgrass Lake or into these hills. Or just fucking away, I guess. Debate in Parliament, I need manpower. Look again in a month. We're at 57%. Oh look, Alexander battle for the boys. Yeah, we're gonna check this every month for the manpower. This is a thing I care about. Interesting. Sure, I agree with that. Yeah, those reinforcements. They were never on the way, huh? Definitely don't want to go below that, so we'll wait a little bit longer. Don't think there are any more Bjarnrik sieges, so we're still just waiting for them to peak out. In a year's time. Right, because it's 5 years until they uncon. It's we started in the 8th month of 75. It's currently the 8th month of 79. So 12 months time. If they have 0 sieges, we win the war. Manpower, please. Hey, there we go. Got it. The war is won as fuck now. Pressment is always done. Placation is fine. Admin points. You can absolutely have my admin points. You can have Diplo points as well. Overrule is prestige. That's fine. Corruption is whatever. That's money. Local autonomy is fine. Don't lose professionalism. Money, it's fine. We're at 26k. Economy is fine. That's fine. There we go. 400,000 manpower. And now I can turn that off, I think. Oh shit, they took Alexander? Motherfucker. I don't fucking think so! Oh shit, I just lost a huge naval fight. Now, is there any land that I want to take from the war that isn't already occupied by me? All occupied by Kobildzan, as far as I can tell. Oh no, there's some Natalaster there, which is fine. I just make absolutely sure. Make sure it is all 100% going to me and not random fucking guy. So give it to Dragon Dominion, and then we give it to me. Alright, so when I peace out, any land that I take here is going to go to me. Lovely. Speaking of peace deals, obviously I need Bjarnrik. Like, that's not in question. That is necessary. Second necessitaries is this fucking land. Is gonna be fucking expensive, is what it is gonna be. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that's fucking awful. Hang on. In that case, we look for... Who's the main fucking dude? Vadakai. Bro has like 3 provinces. So, in that case, we need to kill him. That province right there. Hit me. How do we even get to it? Where's the crossing? Here? I mean, it's just too far away. That really gonna be the peace deal? I don't think there's much I can do about it unless... No, I'm already at max absolutism. We have Croton Country Disaster. Is that a thing we did? Crush local power? Yeah, I think that's Croton Country. Did not make them a co-belligerent, and maybe that was a mistake. Admin efficiency. Maybe I just take by the bullet and take this. There you go. 10 admin efficiency. That lets me take a little bit more land. And yo, actually, full annexation of Fels Vatikai, right? How many provinces does this motherfucker have? 3 provinces? I want them all. I want them all. Hell yeah. I'll do that because it just looks slightly better. Unless I can do this. No. No, definitely not going to do that. Fuck Vels Vatikai. That's my peace deal. And they should be piecing out in approximately 8 months. I can't integrate Ionishaz. I know. I don't think they're gonna make... I don't think this makes them independent. Sorry, I don't think it makes them my vassals. I think it'll just choose a new guy to be the overlord, right? Essentially. Alright, how about this? We will save and reload to see what happens. Land force limit and special unit cost modifier, huge. Force limit's gone up by another 100, and I can get another 100 artificers. Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Motherfucker, can you leave this hold alone? Yeah, their attacks really slow down. I think they're all out of manpower. Yeah. Oh, it is funny though, isn't it? It does happen you can't integrate in this grounds for a console fix. That's a fair point of view. We'll see where we're at in like 3 months' time. Fuck out of here, Tom's Bridge. Not your fucking bridge anymore, it's mine! I do kind of want Greenberry, but I'm not going to throw a war to get it. He should be at 100%. He is. There we go. 10 years have passed. Alright. Let's save. We do have an autosave from a month ago. I forgot that autosave from a month ago. Fuck all different happened. Anyway, let's try this. See what happens to all of these bitches. They look independent to me. They are all independent. Let's fucking go. How are you still in a coalition? Yeah, they're all independent. Fan-fucking-tastic. Things you love to see on a Wednesday. I know it's not Wednesday. That's helped out a lot. Alright, let's get all of you into places where you can stand without issue. You can stay exactly where you are. You still need to get rid of those guys. Good shit, though. Good fucking war. That means the coalition is dead. The coalition will probably reform when the truce is up, unfortunately. But for now, this works. Maybe we just keep an eye on it and see what happens. Alright, that's 2 new whole-ass Artificer stacks. Very nice. And we've got 21k in the bank, so let's have a look at manufactories. I mean, yeah. Oh, our force summit is gonna go fucking disgusting. Oh shit, I did get one. I did get an Irashar. Did get one. What's the best way of fixing that? I think, because you also, I can't, like, revoke it. I can't get him, can't drop him either. And I know I've got a truce, but he's allied with Averin. Is Averin also mine? No. What happens if I attack you? Then Urin does not join because you're allied to me. Okay, well, in that case, how do I fix that? I will use the console for it. I'm just trying to figure out what the best method of it is. Random strand of fucking hair. I had a haircut, so, I mean, I've got shorter hair for the first time in literally forever. Console commands. Find independence. These. I could just have him be eaten by, like, Averin. Yeah, let's just do that. H25. B30. There we go. Oh my god, I can't believe Lambert just fucking console cheated. Fuck, single player, I don't give a fuck. Hope. Thief. Yeah, so I'm just allied with that guy. I've got trade power from a bunch, trade steering from one. I got 2 twin empires. I'm paying subsidies to one of my colonies. Let's rebuild my army professionalism. Hey. Functioning based on clockwork mechanisms, these brass prosthetics are one of the greatest medical innovations in recent history. Through the might of artifice and mechanics, what magic has struggled with for so many centuries has finally been achieved: the replacement of lost limbs. Built of brass, these mechanical arms and legs graft onto the spot where a limb has been lost, and although not quite as responsive as the original limb, are still able to move relatively well and are definitely much more durable. Thanks to this, many who have suffered non-fatal injuries that pushed them out of the workforce, forced to get by with crutches or a single hand, are now able to rejoin the workforce in an even somewhat improved capacity. Fantastic. Right, building a fucking trade station here. Nah, let's form my province first. Yeah, you're on goods produced. You could be on global trade power when I have 50. And cobalt traps in Garudia. There one in Baldersby? No. That's actually building a fort as well. Okay, just build all of them. Run out of manpower. Where am I building a fort now? Hillwater right here. Sure, why not? Capped on dip. So once again, I dig into here, and I just need, I guess it's just going to be paper, right? Market share, paper, I'm at 16%. Is tobacco high on this list? Not on this list at all. All right, for Devon, some paper. Need 60 dev. Ugh. My poor, sweet Kobolds X. No, Socks and Kobolds X. Close enough. Anyway, find some more paper. Paired Kobild, which is here. Sort by trade good. I know. Damn, I only have 4 papers. I guess that's gonna happen. That's gonna be fine. Let's see. Monthly tick. We'll see what happens. My paper. 18%. God damn it. You know what? This is a war actually works. If they're guaranteed by Castlear, I can take these things. Yeah, fuck it. That's a great idea. Did the inn go free? Almost all of it went free. Essentially, all of this became completely independent, except for one tag that had 3 provinces. This one here, Saturnian, or whatever the fuck. I don't know why it was only 1, but essentially I just annexed it into Averin, and that was that. Ooh, truce with the Elkos. Damn it, I'm just 60 odd days to wait. Fine. I just make... Oh, fuck it, just make it full states. Everything will be full states. I think maybe this northern pass area can be non-full states. All of my northern pass area is the correct religion already, so we'll assign all of those provinces to the trading company. Yo, mission fulfilled. Last gasps of heresy. Let's go. What changed there? Did that change my religious unity? No. Don't know what changed there. Unrest, maybe? Anyway, were you Zerzamex? Asks Varlingale, barely paying attention to the masses below. The two rarely meet, but when they do, it's usually in Rivenarchy. They sit on the peaks, allowing the devotees to witness them without requiring any real interaction. Only recently have some kobolds begun flying high enough to listen in on their conversations. No, Tyken replies, but I did like him. He stood for a world without me, and I appreciated the grandeur. He saw the draconic as a path to understanding, rather than understanding as a path to draconic. And I would rather agree with the assessment. Varlingale stares out past the peaks. In the far distance, a cathedral is adorned with scales. In the closer distance, a small flock of winged gnomes perches near their gods, listening intently to the conversation. You demean us both, Tyken. We are far too powerful to desire a world where we are not necessary. The kobolds understand our divinity, and it's our responsibility to do the same. Well, shit, we're about to have, like, some fucking religious schism between the two dragons? Am I gonna have my empire split in half and do a whole-ass civil war? I don't like it. I don't like the implications. Our divinity? Tyken asks, a hint of dismissiveness entering his voice. Young one, they have all but become us. I have seen subjects nearly capable of flying over continents, just as you learned to do mere years ago. Within decades, they will reach our strength. Soon after, they will reach further. If we are divine, so are they. Valengale snarls in response. I did not expect the first brother I ever met to be so self-denying. You hid and watched for 1,000 years. Why? To call your children gods as they wasted countless resources finding ways to mate with gnomes and goblins? He glances only for a moment at the winged gnomes perched below the two. At least I knew to take responsibility, to actually govern the people I care about. Where were you after the roar? Tyken stretches his neck upwards, emphasizing his age through his immensity. You know not your history, Valengale. I cannot blame you for this. You have never known a world where dragons had to hide because they had already been killed by the time you were born. But you must understand that I have hid so that I might live, and that it is partially through my children that I now feel safe enough to emerge. We should credit them for their victories. I give them credit, Valengale retorts. They have rebuilt everything that was lost. They have brought all of their enemies into their nation. They fly above the world, finding rebels before they can strike. They craft one people after a shared dream and then use that shared people to squash all resistance. They can do things which no other mortals can, and I appreciate that, Tyken, I do. But they are not us. We are dragons. Just wait, Tyken says. Soon it'll be impossible to tell the difference. So, do I become one people and pacified, blah, blah? I get biocompatibility, giving advisor cost and reform progress growth. Probably not. Through a mixing of genetic code, all provinces in a random state will gain a large minority of a random integrated species every 5 years. Kind of shit. Or do I want intercontinental ballistic kobolds, which already just sounds fucking peak? Gives me naval leader maneuver, land leader maneuver, envoy travel time, max general maneuver +2. That's max admiral maneuver +2 is actually kind of fucking peak. Not gonna lie. I mean, I gotta go with the intercontinental ballistic kobolds purely because that fucking phrase is insanely cool. Also, envoy travel time, especially when we're going back and forth from, you know, declaring on Unix to here. Yeah, intercontinental ballistic kobolds, 100%. Alright, interview with the dragon, still working on the paper. Pilgrimage to the Horde is done. Ritual of Awakening, I need to still convert stuff. This is conquer stuff. Yinnik Dams still need building. Rosma Moors. Oh shit, I was there. This one? Yeah. There we go. And 8 maneuver. 8 fucking maneuver. Fucking stupid. Anyway, I think two stacks is probably going to be enough. Conquest, Castilier and Ancardia will join, but who the fuck cares? Got the best siege. I mean, let's take my new guy. And we'll take the 5/5 as well. Get everyone to drill. Oh, Castilier was all the way over here. And then this snot finger just randomly existing, which is kind of interesting. Hook's Road fell instantly. I mean... They do be kind of shit. Maybe we'll take another couple of stacks. Bring these 2 new stacks. Or are they going to try and reinforce this or not? I mean, they are. Is it too late? It was too late. We did only lose about 10,000. And now they're on the offensive in a forest. They're losing fucking horribly. Extra siege ability on a 3 siege general, I do, in fact, quite enjoy. Ooh, that was close. I think we still win this? No, we don't. Oh yeah, research again. They're all kind of wank, so let's just go with Naval Mage Shields or something. Siege. Trivial shit. I'm gonna need some forts or something here. Back wipe, love to see it. Oh look, he's back on this. His intelligent being, assumedly. Reportedly. I think we can do that. Yeah. Another ritual. Board is now at what? 169. Not bad, not bad. Cook's Road sieged again because it was. You can have Religious Unity popped on. Yeah, this is the only Skaldherric faith in the entire world, so we are absolutely getting there. Nice couple of stack wipes, I think. And then go over to Harrow's Ordelum and we'll get another stack wipe. As Kron has fallen, we'll get to Amaldir, the 150 dev province. Yeah, I think those places also deserve to be brought back cause. I think we'll just make Northern Pass a what's it called? Trade company. Huge battles. I'm 32. Do I want to do this? Irvikston as a oh, it's building a doodad. But Baldersby, I mean, it's just a bad fort placement, really, isn't it? Irvikston's is just a better fort. Why were these a different color? Oh, yeah, no, I'm just looking at the wrong fucking thing. Yeah. Upgrade forts where build. I think a big wheat is probably going to want a fort as well. Yeah, we're going to need to figure out some kind of fortification situation in this area eventually. They say stop besieging your capital. Hella annoying. Deer's at war with Kugdir. Alright, interesting. Big stack wipes. Yeah, essentially, if I can get a line of occupations from here, like going through Castilier and then taking this part from Castilier as well, we can actually trace a line all the way to Amaldir itself. I don't know how much land we're actually going to be able to siege. Like, could be a good amount. I don't fucking know. And it's capital siege, which is always a nice thing. But I can't, unfortunately, separate piece Castilier. Fortunately, I can't take that there. I want that land very much. I also want to take these two provinces so that Callisto can't get in. Amaraz is aged. Nice, thank you for taking care of my rebels for me. Oh, and another battle on their capital. Uh, 5 discipline and recover army morale speed? Yes, please. We also get a bunch of new shit here. Right now we've got Discipline and ICA on. Could pop ourselves Special Unit Force Limit on there, Siege Ability on there. ACA is always nice. What's my Special Unit Force Limit right now? I can get another 100 right now? Holy fuck. Alright, we're absolutely pulling ahead. I mean, let's just see what happens, you know? Oh, that's so... I mean, we're gonna. There's a 50 stack. I am out of manpower now, though. I got a Unique Dam in Trug. Are all of the Unique Dams maxed out now? 3, 3. That's not one. That's not one. Right, you can't be upgraded because... religion is Unique and either this... No. Culture... No, I don't... They don't accept the culture, maybe? Actually, no, they're all fine. It's only the 3 of them that need to be done. Yeah, so we're okay on that front. Oh, we are gonna get so much from Tarakar. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll find out, actually. Like, Encardia, I'll piece you out. There you go. Yeah, you can fuck off. We're falling behind on mill. I do that. Yeah, unfortunately we need to fully occupy Tarakar. Get that 100% war score doodadness going on. But I don't know, it probably shouldn't be too much of an issue. There's a 10,000, sorry, a 50,000 stack. Completely out of manpower, which sucks, but... Make sure I occupy the Castilier provinces that we want. Because essentially what I'm going to do in this war is... take these two as well. I mean, that's only 15. It includes Harazord. Yeah, we're going to be fine. We don't need to worry about anything. Paragar is going to get absolutely rinsed in this war. Moralism as deer is done. Yeah, unfortunately, I do think I need to siege everything. From Tarakar, at least. If I can get Tarakar in 99, then we're good. Because I'm not taking everything from him. I'm not fully annexing him. So... it is not a... I don't have to wait the 10 years. Or 5 years. 10 years? 5 years? I think it's 5 years. The only thing I need to make sure that I have sieged is Castelier's provinces. But yeah, while that's sieged... like, it's getting a little ridiculous how much I can take. Seems like, a pretty good peace deal. Yes, you can all have mill access, that's fine. Methridum siege, let's get onto another fort. Obviously, we can attack Kugdir as well when the truce, the coalition truce is up. Gonna be just fine. Or to the Horde. Ooh, we're almost finished with converting Skelterics. That's beautiful. How's Callisto doing? Oh, they're also at war with Castelier. Okay, we definitely need to make sure that we keep these sieges then. Make sure that the Triunics don't siege them. Perched on one of the lower peaks of Revanarchy, supported by claws the size of griffins, a kobold preaches with rage as red as her scales. We live in an abundance denied, she begins. The dragons meant for us to become them, and yet we languish. We see our dragons, the president and the rest of the technocrats, flying above our heads, and witness what we could easily become. They've always justified their exclusivity, both of their ascensions and of the term dragon, by scarcity. The state, they say, cannot afford to bring everyone to be fully draconic. They have not the resources, nor the desire. They say it would be a waste to serve us, to let us become like them. They are liars. Underneath the city, a professor scratches her claws into a black fungal wallpaper. The mushrooms recede in splotches of perfectly aligned colours, creating temporary diagrams which will disperse within the hour. If everyone is a dragon, no one is. Truly, it's simple as that. We could waste our entire treasury on ascending everyone and their trivu, but then we would bankrupt, and in anarchy. In Kobildzan, the pies and intelligent rule. Our technocrats, officers, and dragon priests have proven their merit, and so they are allowed to become dragons. For their mental fortitude, they're given the permission required to physically ascend. If everyone was allowed unrestricted access to biological ascension, can you imagine the consequences? How many would perish from faulty, self-inflicted experiments? How many would believe themselves rulers when they could not even die correctly? This argument plays out in parallel all across Kobaltzan. Rarely do two sides speak, rarer do they agree. The people call out for everyone to be a dragon, and yet two for only the ruling class to be fully draconic. A choice must be made on the future of Kobildzan. Oh, Kobaltzan Artificer. Draconic elites, tier 9 gov reform, max absolutism, 30%. I mean, it's fine. Or everyone becomes draconic. Morale of armies, max absolutism goes down, though. Nope, dragons rule over kobolds. Sorry. Power to the people? Nope, not today. My max absolutism going up to only 110. Interesting. Oh, did I get rid of a tier 9 that also gave max absolutism? Maybe I had this one turned on and now we've swapped to this one, so it's only +5. Seems probable. Ooh, advanced caster's belly is gonna be nice. Alright, we are closing in on being able to do another mission then. Ritual of Awakening! Vengheim needs 40 infantry in it. Not enough manpower, of course. Maybe we'll be able to do the draft again soon. I think Parakar's pretty much out of men. Which, I mean, works for me. We not even siege Forgotten Forest yet? No, we didn't. Okay. That's why we're, how much down right now? 40-something more score? Oh yes, and Stalbor is de-sieging my provinces for me. Let's go. Whoops. Alright, now I have the war goal. Crackdoom Roar has been sieged as well. Surely he is almost dead. No, you're not allowed to de-siege Castilier. That's like really fucking bad. Need to get there quick. Look, I can fucking see him coming. Not allowed. Go away. Die, you bitch. Is Saranvar at war with Arakar or no? No, they're just a war. Like, surely they're low on troops now. Oh, they've got 73k somewhere. 12 of them. There's another 35 of them. Missing a staff for no reason. Sadness. One stack wipe. Still only at 50% on Tarakar is crazy to me. I suppose it's because his ally's still in. I think I am going to need to fully occupy him, aren't I? It is, in fact, going to be one of the wars that I said it wasn't going to be like. Unless I go and fully occupy his fucking ally. Because Vroren March is over, do I want to go to war with Vroren March right now? Not really. Do I want Advanced Caster's Belly? Yeah. New units? Yeah. Do I need them right now? Not really. Will I get them? Yeah. Sure. What else does he have occupied? What he have that is yet to be occupied? Got this. Got nationalism and imperialism and the Great Book of Grudges. Thank you very much for the raid, good sir. Hello everyone. I am playing a little bit of Anbennar, which is a mod for E4. Which I think if you've been following Great Book of Grudges for a while, he started playing a bit of it with the Warhammer mod, which is awesome. But yeah, I'm playing Anbennar, which is a fantasy conversion with a lot of the similar kind of things that you'll find in Warhammer. Like, for example, I'm currently fighting orcs, and I'm playing as kobolds, which I guess kobolds aren't actually in Warhammer as far as I'm aware. What's this, some like lizard people in? Like, I actually don't know what would be the closest thing. Certainly not one of the main factions that you play, but either way, welcome on in. We're getting ready to finish this war that we're in against the orcs, and I'm trying to figure out what it is I have got left to siege. Because he's basically all dead. Gotta love and leave it. That's all good, man. Hope you had a good stream, and I will chat to you later. Alright. For Castelier, Maybe we could just, like, go and siege a bunch of Castellarian shit. Get the war score up. I think, honestly, everything else is already sieged. Yeah, he's 100%. Alright, so... I can get, like, one more province. Might as well grab myself, like, another cave? Why I can take this, I do not know. Could take myself the Forgotten Forest. Tempting. I don't know why I can take this as well. Like, what is it about this province specifically means that I can take it? I don't actually get it. Yeah, let's just take an extra cave. The Orcs of Anbennar have built a massive pile of trophies, gold, and other valuables in what was once the throne room. Time to do something about it. We're now up to 42k, 44k, because we just rinsed their their main hold. And now I'm not going to core basically anything that I just took. I'm going to make, because it cooks hex tea, bad as fuck plan. We're up to 49 overextension. It's not bad at all. We're gonna be able to give them essentially everything that it just took. Or everything that's in the mountains. Yeah, there we go. Absolutely beautiful. And then I get myself a few provinces here as well. Gorgeous. Alright, you can all come back home, please. 567 general is awesome as well. Look where you are. Alright, I would like some more boats, I think. Yeah, just give me 100 extra trade ships. Works for me. Alright, got a little bit of manpower. But we'll get all our guys back. They can continue drilling in my home. Where I can sit here, not really. Maybe Belvoran? Yeah, we can sit Belvoran. But yeah, Snotfinger will kill, Hoogdeer will kill, Targal will attack again. But yeah, let us work on this mission now. So Vengheim needs 40,000 troops. We can work on that. And then I also need upgraded white LKL L whatever. Upgraded white. What is my current faith power? Fucking no idea. But we're getting 6 a month, so it should not take long to be able to... Oh, it was literally a month. Okay, upgraded white. Max hostile attrition, that's fine. And now I just need 40,000 troops in Vengheim. Recent advances in artillery have made clashes at sea become furious affairs. Cannon and mage fight tearing through even the thickest wooden hulls. But our artificers have figured out a coating, imbued with abjuration magic, that allows a magical shield to be projected along any ship from bow to stern. Unfortunately, the shields cannot be kept up permanently due to the need to fire in response, but by rapidly lowering firing and then raising shields, our defenses can soon be impenetrable. Our warships should now be able to survive a full bombard from an enemy vessel. Nary a scratch to show for it. Nice. Alright, research again. There is one research that I want above all. There it is. Negotiation Nexus. Province war score cost minus 15. Fucking huge. Take that instantly every time. I'm not sure what my negative modifier is, but... I can turn off the artillery autoloaders. They're not necessary right now. Get the tariffs. Yeah, I'm fucking money. Oh yeah, with 45k, I think it is very clear that we can just shit out these everywhere up here. I don't know what all of them do. I ain't bothered to check. But, yeah, no, they can all be built. It's only really the big ones, these 1,000 ones, that you need to actually check what they do. So yeah, because you can only have one of these. Land force limit, we've got trade steering. Trade steering is probably the best one. Flat manpower, though, kind of tempting. Naval force limit, who gives a shit. The yearly army tradition, also tempting. What is my army tradition right now? 97.7. It is going down. Is it possible that I can get enough of these? Probably not. Basic bitch manpower increase, though. Very tempting. Where's this 11k from? Right here. A free merchant. I don't have anything here yet. That'll do. And get you to drill again. Alright, you are getting your troops together. I want you to be a level 3. Probably not. Yeah, when is my Giga Truce over? Is 95. Okay. What else do I want here? Balvroren I can upgrade again. I mean, that army drill decay modifier is actually kind of nice. that all the way up. And what else can we build? I have Alakander, I can get to level 3. What else? I just start all of them. Don't need to rush any of them. That rebellion, no idea. Anyway, we have the 40k troops in the right place. The Ritual of Awakening is beginning! Kuprax Sharp Fang, Artificer General of the 31st Regiment, shivers silently as he trudges towards Vengheim. 31st Regiment, I'm just curious. Is there a 31st Regiment here? No. No. 7th is the highest. So, no. Equipped with long-range ice thrower and in command of thousands, he never falters during the vast march. He pushes forward through the snow and ice and even the hail that bruises his skin. He passes by farms which have gone fallow for lack of warmth and Grudian bodies frozen out in newly growing ice. He tries not to stare at the dead as he walks. In the distance, he hears the slowly growing chant of the dragon priests, who have modulated their voices as to counter the skaldic hymns. He thinks about the towns he walks by, already devastated before Elkasel has merely stirred. Thinks about how awful the aftermath of the roar was, how many people died that he cared about, and he imagines what will happen to him if he's present when the great white dragon awakes. For just a moment, he wonders if this ritual is worth dooming Garudia. He wonders too if his troops share the same fear, with no alternative available. Though, with no possibility of turning back, he keeps marching, for the sake of the dragons. Need to edit one of the groups to make it lore accurate before you click. Which one? Oh, right, yeah, in here? Sure. You know what? Fine, that actually makes sense. 31st Regiment. The what 31st? Like, what? Artificer General of the 31st Regiment. 31st Regiment of who? What was the mission called? Sharp Fang. Sharp Fang 31st Regiment. There we go. Let's go, Sharp Fang. It's all for the LARP! It's all for the LARP. Yo, she's good, though. She's fucking good, though. Anyway, to awaken the beast. The vault of Vengheim is cracked like an egg, and the chanting finally begins. The last remaining harpies lay dead at the entrance to Elkisil's cavern, after being rendered a military order without a state. They're easy to overpower. Now, after so long, Elkasel would wake and Garutia would freeze. The song crafted by the Dragon Priest is dissonant and painful. It stings the senses loud and rapturous, seeking to shock its listeners into awareness. As kobolds sing of the dragon who rises from his eternal slumber, they are accompanied by drums, amplifiers, and bellowing noisemakers. Together, all remnants of restfulness disappear in the noise. The soldiers pace, rhythmically stomping in unison so as to emphasize their numbers. Dragon Priest chant, many going deaf in the cacophony. When the ground starts to shake, each assembled Kobaltzani prepares to die in frozen glory. The door that flies open, however, is not one facing the vault. Guns and cannons are manned as the army realizes that it's being assaulted from behind. Bricks and mortar collapse behind them, and before long, the soldiers are covered by a new looming shadow. A haggard roar announces its arrival, fierce and piercing over the incessant noise. I am Alos, Dragon of Copper. I demand that you cease your provocations. Praise to Elkas. Wait, what? So we have. We upgrade the white and we remove the aspect brass, Champion of Justice. Okay. We have a very angry lecture from the brass dragon. The copper scales are blinding in the light of the northern sun. The army's orchestra falls silent, and all that can be heard is the voice of a dragon. I had hoped you would be wiser. The begging for forgiveness begins immediately. Alos ignores it entirely. When you first learned the ways of skies and seas, other dragons ignored you. But I, Alos, took pity. I crafted sails and gave you the tools to do the same. I led you west to keep my sister asleep. In Aelante, you found another dragon, another object to revere. I found myself relieved of duty and returned to Garudia just for you to find a new crusade. Turned on your own, making all heretics kneel. You accidentally created something beautiful, and so you smothered it. Therefore, I sponsored the cult of Zerzamex. I helped build the Gomo. I collided with Tykon's path more than once, though he always observed more than acted. I fought against you, for you could not see the path to unity, but eventually you were convinced. Saw the value of humans, gnomes, goblins, and halflings. There was reason yet in your machinations. But then, your ambitions never ceased. You set your eyes on Garudia, and not even the Roar could stop you. You broke the armies I empowered, ignored the skalds I counseled. You would not listen to reason. So let me tell you this. I am Alos, Dragon of Copper. Alos, one-armed skald. I put my sister to sleep to save Garudia and Halan. I calmed her rage and I let her slumber so that she might heal. And you attempted to wake her? By next we meet, you shall have remade the Skalderic Towers and re-empowered its skalds. You will have lived in the knowledge that you worship the same god, and you shall devastate Garudia nevermore. Know that my anger carries the seed of forgiveness, if nurtured. As Alos flies off, the kobolds stand in silence. They only hear the raging wind and Alcacel's snoring. Forgive us, Alos. We'll unlock the lullaby cannon invention. Okay. Lullaby cannon. Let's have a look and see what that does. It is probably a unique. Yes. A chance to capture enemy ships, sailor maintenance. It's fucking terrible. Like, why would I ever take this? I'm good, thanks, brother. I am fine without. What do I even build now? I don't know. Alright, so that's a cool mission. Alright, so next one, the Alotian Skald Cult. What I need to do is have 9 provinces with cobalt traps. And I also need to give them the fucking lullaby cannons. Motherfucker. So that's why I would take this. Is it only 10? It's 20? Oh, but it sucks. I'm gonna be turning that off as soon as I can, because fuck me, it's terrible. Yeah. Anyway, religiously, I need to do the Copper Dragon. Upgraded Copper Alos the Itinerant. And I also need more traps, which is going to be hard because I've got no fucking manpower. And I need to have 105k manpower to do traps. Ah, shit. No. Partially ruined hold. Madness. Everyone drilling without issue? Yes. I wanna build fucking forts here for you. I just spent the 40k stack. Yeah, actually, that's manpower. Right. Garudia. 1, 2. Nine own provinces have Garudian cobalt trap. That literally means that I need to own all of this, so I need to go back to war with Vornmarch. Right? That's what that means? It is. It is in fact what that means. But I already have 7. Yeah, but how am I gonna get the... I need the last 2, right? You need all 9. Time for Vornmarch, war, part, fucking all of them. All of the parts. But this war is still going on. I forgot to... No, wait, I forgot to attack it. So he's doing it himself. Very, very base, Zaldazan. Good job, buddy. It is Zaldazan that attacked? Yeah. Alright, declare war! Imperialisms! You are 35, we can full annex you as well. You are 43, we can full annex you as well. Yeah, honestly, I just gotta fucking take everything in the Bay of Chills. Like, literally everything. Imperialism! You can continue drilling, though. So can you, so can you. You can have a new general. You know, instead of sieging, you can go and kill armies. Or war with Castellier again? How fun. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Oh, come back. Not gonna lie, I enjoy being a teacher when it comes to Castellier. Those are some fun lessons. Also, the Emperor, Belsinpar, also taking part. Why? Why is he taking part? Vornmarch isn't in the Empire, is he? No. I have no idea why he's getting involved. He's attacking me? No, way. Come back here, motherfucker. Fucking Emperor. Got some Arborani condos as well. Where is my heavy fleet? There they are. 10,000. Oh, like ME4 is a crack. Yeah, how enemy fleets up here, I guess. Fender of Faith? Ah, yeah, that could have been it. More pilgrimages. I want to go kill the Adshaw troop. Because... Come here, Adshaw. If I can stack wipe the Adshaw troops, then I can just full annex them. Come on, die, motherfuckers! Not a stack wipe, unfortunately. Where is he going? Damn, that siege is taking forever. Alright, you go there, you go there. And with Adshaw, I think we can fully do out now. Yes, we can. Kobaltzan has liberties there, whatever. Finally, Rivsby falls. Yeah, Castilier, I don't think I want any of his land, so if I can piece him out, I will. Two dev clicks in the Biabi. True. Where's Zaldazan? Oh, this guy, yeah. Any chance of draft? Yes. I love me some draft. Impressment's fine. No. Mill sport's probably fine. Crownland's fine. Civil service is fine. Parliament is... Yeah, I'm voting money. National mobilization, war exhaustion, whatever. Autonomy's fine. What else? What else? Overrule is fine. Noise. Full power cost? Why not? Glad this isn't my own personal land, and it's freaking my vassal. Alright, another full annexation. Bye-bye, Donetsk. Frostwall is also done. We can peek him out. Apparently I can't. That was a lie. Straight lied to you. I'll do it again. Any generals? Yeah. Stuff. We can take... Oh. I don't think I want to do that. So, looks like we're gonna spread the mill around. That's not what I want to do. Just auto-click it until I'm happy. Elnor. Yeah, that's peaked out. That's fine. Village? Nope. Just steer trade to me then, or not. Anyway, can we peace out you now? No. How about your friend Everwar? No. They vassals? No, they're just allies. What our first learnings of an elder. I love getting learnings of an elder with a republic. It's very funny. You know what? You can load this up. Power sword. At some point, Kudzexty is going to actually be a powerhouse. But yet. Eventually, though. Oh, eventually it's going to be amazing. Anyway, can you peace out yet? Not quite. As long as the main hold doesn't fall, I'm not too worried about it. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Ooh, might as well just keep this frickin' page open, because we're about to fucking get another dead there. Again, I just want to peace out with those guys. I really could not give a shit about them. Just sold is over. Okay, nice. Anyway, yeah. Our final click. Question of dictatorship. Do we want Strengthen the executive powers for another bit of absolutism. We're already at max. A free admin policy and re-election cost, or expand admin cost for free. Reduce parliament bribes by 50. Yeah. Federal Senate seems just like the best one there. Reduce those parliament bribes, because I fucking hate the parliament. Capture the Vrorenmacher flagship? Go fucked, brother. These sieges are just taking fucking forever. Randomly had an army that I wasn't using. Yeah, that fixed right up. Alright, see if we can't murder a few Castilians. If we can get Castiliar out of the war, then make things an awful lot simpler. The amount of times they've been fucking stacked like this, I think they'd want out. But apparently not. What about Lelsinpar? You want out yet? Frostwall will give me their land. Nice. And Everwharf as well. We can peace out with... Siege the rest of Castanet first, actually. $43 out of 145. We're getting there. Yes, National Bank was exactly what I needed. I don't have any inflation or loans. Very unnecessary, but you know what? Fuck it. Who cares? Alright, we can now peace out with you. Sure, there's nothing I want from them. I think I am pretty sure. Everwolf, surely you want peace now. Hell no. Alright, we took back Har's Ordelum. Got a huge stack wipe. Surely, without a huge stack wipe, we're good to peace out with Castilier. 11%. Can I have war reps? Bit of money. Sure. Everwharf. You just saw Castilier get at it. You're evil. Attacking this. Vel's Domfan. Yeah, whatever. he's kind of out of forts now, so let me see. Essentially, I think I just want all of the land that's in this trade node. Firstly, yeah, you give me that land in a separate piece. And I want to specifically make sure that we get the traps. So it is the island and West Gullah Peak. Yo, we can just get everything I want anyway. That's not something I give a shit about. He's almost accepting the P. And we just try and piece out like some like Lelsintar. Like send an army down there and just fucking siege his capital. Bloody kobolds in the Empire. Killing his navy again. Am I a hegemon? Yes, I am the eco-hegemon. I kind of don't want to de-siege these because it's going to ruin the holds even further. Oh yeah, also, while we're here, that's another, what, 4 stacks? Go flit. Get to that point where you have enough artificers that it becomes kind of ridiculous. Come on, Lil Centaur, time to fuck off. This is helpful. The negotiation nexus, first imagined in the literary classic, Please Create the Negotiation Nexus, was envisioned as a machine that could derive everything a person desires by listening to their speech. It could quantify those desires, then compare them to those of other people. By doing so, it would solve all conflicts, all debates, and all disagreements. All could be brought onto the same page when the negotiation nexus determined the best course of action. Through numbers, it was theorized all strife could be solved. In reality, the negotiation nexus we've created works slightly differently. It turns out that language is imprecise, so our nexus does the minor mind reading alongside speech analysis. Also, since it's hard to quantify desires, there needs to be a personal element. As such, we've redirected the nexus's outflows to our diplomats and lawyers. Of course, since it would be unfair to our nation's interest to let enemies have access to our minds, we only let our officials see the nexus's outputs. In general, though, we have certainly stayed faithful to the original vision of the negotiation nexus. Through giving ourselves every possible advantage in diplomacy, all strife can be solved. Alright, we're immediately turning that on. It's a tier 3, so I need to get rid of, like, these And then, where is it? 15% war score cost reduction means that what was a huge peace deal is now only 81%, and as such, they are willing to accept right the fuck now. Also, actually, they could go to 99 as well. Artificer is just so good versus magic cannon, makes it hard not to go all in when you have a choice. True. Oh, look at my name! Beautiful. Gorgeous. It's actually so nice. You go to Westport. What else do we want here? I mean, I don't really care at this point. Boring things. Alright, what I want you to do is go there. What you to do is go and sit there. You there. You go up there. It's fine. You're still building the final artificer. Province is able to build slightly faster than others. There we go. Got everyone where they need to be. And give you general. There we go. You can drill. Alright, so everyone now needs cannons. And of course I run out of dudes again. Next Miltech is also going to increase combat width again. Lose 100,000 manpower. I'd rather not. Let me hold this open until I can get myself another 36 cannons. I think I probably can. Fuck you, game. That's fine. We can build 35 cannons. Where would we build those? Who needs them? There, you. You need them. You know what? I need, what? 321. Who's gonna give me 321? Imagine if there was one that was exactly that. That'd be crazy. 323. I'll take it. There we go. Nailed it. And now you can have my fucking manpower, you bitch. Hey, we hit the max manpower as well. Or max professionalism. Oh yeah, separatist sentiment. That's a thing. Those 2 soldiers were worth more than 50k soldiers each. You're doomed if you have to return. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about him. Yeah, I also need another 36 here. Right, so let's have a look at this mission again. I need to add those provinces now. So I need manpower again, essentially. We can also turn off the negotiation nexus because we're not at war anymore. Let's see, is there any... I feel like there should be a manpower recovery speed. There he is. Is there any manpower recovery speed in here? I have the lullaby cannon turned on, but nothing I can do about it. Leave it. Turn this back on as well. Who's pissed off? Zaldazan again. Matlazan, wherever the fuck they are. Here. Kobaltzan. Alright, lovely. So when can I attack these bitches? Soonish. There's also Sonikand that I want to attack. That would be fighting all of Norwin. Be rough. Then I won't do it. Just that it'd be rough. Drop the Gawedi. Add East Dollar. That a bit. There's also Kugdir that I want to attack. Guaranteed by Taraka. Okay, so that'd be a nice little there. Now trading in naval supplies. Ooh. Now I can have this, which gives me... Attrition went on ships production. That's kind of nice, actually. There we go. Hey, we're now trading in paper. Let's fucking go. That was this that I needed. Now I need level 5 advisors everywhere. Boom, done. So, Were we simply playthings, trials, research? Somewhere between the three, yes, Tekken says with clinical honesty. In the caverns, I controlled every variable. I knew what you were, and I sought to understand everything you could be. I collapsed tunnels to keep you contained, I introduced gods to keep you entertained, I told stories of my kin, simply to see what you would do with them. You did so much, and I wanted to see more, to sculpt you in 1,000 ways. Then what was the point of the Dragon Wake? Had you sculpted us into weapons to use on the hierarchy? Not in the slightest. The Dragon Wake was an accident. Some frenzy had afflicted me, clouded my mind for a mere 6 hours. But 6 hours is all it took for my experiment to reach the surface. I broke through the caverns, saw the sky. Before I knew it, I was back in my mind, but all of you had already escaped. I revealed the sun, and the shadows were gone forever. So you did not actually mean to lead us to a glorious new world? Not at all! Knorber's dark trap, not at all. You've never chosen the path that I made for you. Okay. 3 months after every new ascension, a kobold must be given a full physical to ensure the procedure's success. Today is Zircon's, and he awaits the results with bated breath. Primary scale color is green, notes the doctor, glancing up from her clipboard. Long, hook-like structure protruding from forehead, which can light up at will. Horizontal slats along the neck, needing to an advanced gill structure. Insect pair of mantles and siphons on each leg to assist in underwater movement. Quite the set of new parts, I'd say. How have you been feeling? It's wonderful, he says. But it's a bit weird to be on land now. I like swimming. It's good. Being a sailor. I get to spend most of my time outside of the boat, repairing the outside while it's still at sea, you know? Get used to my ascension, get to be what I needed to be. The doctor nods. And you're looking for more today? Another ascension? Yeah, Zircon nods. Yeah, I want something to make it work better. I still get tired easily, and when cannons start firing, I'm a pretty easy target. If there was a way to help either of these, it'd be nice. Then we've got 2 options. The doctor holds out 2 clipboards, each showing a parallel diagrams. Both are experimental, but they're becoming increasingly popular in their own right. The first, mana attunement glands. Makes it easier for you to tap into your ascensions generally. Makes you more connected with magic itself. A bit like mages, but more focused on the magic working upon you. The second, ebon steel injections. With what we've got from Garudia, we can make you 9 vulnerable. Kinetic material will reflect off you like a mirror for bullets. Zircon flips through the pages, ecstatic with potential. He imagines what he could be and what he could do. After taking it over with his doctor, he determines that he wants stuff. This is basically cyberpunk fucking Anbennar. So 5 admin efficiency or 10 and then Artificer artillery combat ability. Sorry, infantry combat ability. I kinda like the fucking ebon steel. The siege ability is nice. Although, admin efficiency is admin efficiency. Can't go wrong with admin efficiency, to be honest. You cannot go fucking wrong. If there's any buildings that I need to build. Yeah, essentially what I probably need to do is go through and like delete stuff to make space for soldiers' households, because I am not lacking for money in the slightest, but what I am lacking for is manpower. Always. More manpower needed. Still overextended, but we're fine. I prematurely clicked there. There are a lot of rebels, like, holy shit. Cobalt traps now I need to have 277k and it costs 100 and fuck me. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy how much manpower you need for late game traps. Anyway, truces are almost over. Still only at 73. Why have you not got enough cannons? This army here that I have not touched. Yeah, you don't have enough cannons. You don't have enough cannons. Do you like fucking share your cannons or something? None are being made. I'm over my gov cap as well. Integration of local militias. Is that like a temporary modifier that I've got? It's AS. Alright, core's coming in so we can get ourselves below 100. We're almost below the gov cap as well. Be kind of nice to get that fixed. Alright, kill those. Oh, look, more events. Competent deployment, love that, love that. Alright, I have got now enough. Build some traps. So Garudia, we need West Gut Peak. Need one more. Well, need more, but like need a couple of manpowers to get another one trap. I think it's like Rivsby or something. No, it's on this island, isn't it? It's currently being cored. Could pop on another couple of beds here. Increased levies actually, but it only gives me 6%. Honestly, that's fine. I'll take 6% extra manpower. And honestly, religious culture could be a vibe. That puts me at 102. Definitely don't want to go any further than that then. Alright, we are done there. And our traps, Garudia. It's gonna go in drowned giant isles. But I think I can't while it's being cored, so. Or you know what? Cancel that a second. Now can we try it? Now I need 300k manpower. Bloody Jesus. I guess you will be converted first then. I also need to get myself a command that just adds every province to the fucking empire, because I can't stand this shit. Where's the parliament seats? There. Like, I need to just go around and just add everything. It's just so fucking annoying. Like, there's not even a fucking hotkey for this. Why can't I upgrade this? Busy building a soldier's house. Yeah, I'm not sure that that's the reason. I'll do it later. Might do that between recording sessions or between streams. Ain't the kind of shit that works. You all converted yet? No. Same. Apparently that means you can have all of the things. I have no idea what most of those do. At Westport, we will upgrade you to level 3. Who do I want to attack next? Probably just, I mean, we could do just a quick little rumble against this guy right here. So that means all of my guys stop drilling immediately. There's the truces. Alright, so will they all join a coalition instantly? We are about to find out, but first of all, we're going to attack this one. We're allied with you. Get... Yeah, this is good. And Argosville gets Sornikand, no thank you. Begiston gets Marliand, no thank you. Right, that there is just fine then. And you can automatically siege. Like, at what point do I become too strong for them to want to attack me? Right, because I am technically capable of all 3 hegemonies. I think. I don't actually know if that's true. But if it's not true, it's close to being true. Alright, they are going to join coalitions. Albor's in Damish Temple. Don't care about that. I care more about shit over here. Like, Ibn Mas, I want to attack. Give me back my fucking diplomats! before he joins. Cooked ears in. God damn it. Oh, he joined as well. Motherfucker. Ebenmass didn't yet. We're gonna go that way. West Tipney has not yet. Get a month. Bennin's in, Darham's in, Crothan, Sainathil. That's fine. Morian. Because you don't join in. Doing that does nothing, so might as well. And the only one that isn't free marches. So I attack free marches as well. I'll take that tech. X and Coalition don't care. Neither of you will join. I think that's because they're already at war with me. There we go. Okay, where's my month tick? Didn't join yet? Good. Alright, so now I'm at war with everything I need to be at war with there. You've been fucked on. Cook 60. There we go. Oh, no diplomats. Yeah, unfortunately, you are... I can't attack you. Because this would be the war that I want to do. That's even more painful than it used to be. That's one war down. Alright, and I'm going to upgrade all of my forts. Which is a lot of them. I think that's all of them, potentially. Oh, that's... The counting house would be so much money. Anyway, now let's get you back up to 36 cannons. Unfortunately, actually, I now need it to be 38 cannons. I don't think going over the force limit just a smudge is actually going to be that painful at all. And these guys can just take care of this war for... At some point I'll probably end up bringing this guy back home, because he's kind of not doing much over here. I mean, he's sieging, obviously, so he is doing something. But not really something super duper necessary. He doesn't need to be there for it. Whereas he might come in useful over here. Alright, get you all to drill, because I'm still slackening, because I need some freaking manpower. I think we can stop now, though. So, this war, the big one. We're going to be separate piecing as many as possible. It's occupied by Dragon Dominion. No, thank you. Kobaltzan. Cheers. So Averin will accept full annexation. Let me just make sure everything is going to me. There we go. Full annexation of Averin, which is not the war leader, so it's fine. Gonna cost me shit tons of dip. But whatever. Yeah, Dragon Dominion wants everything. Right, you are at 99 war score. And it is just against free marches. Do I want to give this to Dragon Dominion? No. No, I don't. That's another one out. You're at 95, but I am out of a man. The job? Diplomat man? Wait for that, God. This is... Unfortunately, it's the big war. You're not sieged at all. You're barely sieged at all. So we have to wait for that. You're at 66. You're not sieged yet. In this war... Barely anyone sieged. Okay. We wait. But Taraka, your truce, 1702. Also, I need to make sure all of this goes to me. Why is sometimes that not clicking properly? Everything goes to me. Oh, I forgot I wanted this from Fornicand as well. That's actually perfect. Yeah, we're gonna get everything we want from this war. Alright, 100% on you. Even though you're not sieged yet, so fucking we keep going. I don't know, 28. Alright, it's the Garudia. You're on Giant Isles, there we go. That's the mission. We are not against song, says the Dragon Priest, standing in the ever-warming airs, the Garudian interior. Really, we are the same, you and I. You fought Elcasel, and saw the dragons as your enemy. We sought to wake her, and so found you as ours. Yet both of us are revered Alos, that great dragon and skald, and so are bound to one another. Is it not beautiful that we may now work together? Fuck off, says the skald, who adds another brick to the tower before cementing it in place with volcanic ash cement. The reconstructed outpost now easily stands twice as tall as it once did. There's automated horns and bellows which blast calming music across the Garudian wastes. I'll take your help, but I won't appreciate it. I'll not give you the forgiveness you demand. It is not forgiveness, the Dragon Priest exclaims, unsure of their tone. We seek collaboration. The shed scions of Alos. Would it not be perfect for kobolds to be skalds and for you to be ascended like us? No, the Skald replies, adding another brick. No, it wouldn't. Our faith is not yours, and it never will be. We get Skaldic unity. I don't think we do. The cultures of West Dollar, East Dollar, and Olavish become accepted. If any of them are demoted, the Skaldic unity modifier will be lost. Okay. All owned Evansteel gets bonuses as well. And a mage tower. Bye. But anyway, that's cool. Now I've got 2 free, and I can get, like, these guys. Alright, this is a mission that will happen soon. So I need... Next is upgraded green. What I need. Barlengelt. And yeah, I just need to own all of the provinces of Sarda, which is, you know, happening very, very soon. Sornikand, do you want to just give me this? Dragon to me. There we go. That's all I want from you. Is this, like, supposed to all be Dragon Dominion? Like, is that the intended path, is to just have one fat fuck-off Dragon Dominion? The greatest issue with carrying around one's belongings is the weight. Some devices can ease the process, but 100 pounds of luggage is ultimately 100 pounds that needs to be carried. Many members of the higher echelons of society simply cannot attend social occasions fully prepared, because they cannot carry everything they wish to bring along. If something was able to carry this effectively, then perhaps this issue might be resolved. The centipedal chest is the answer to the problem. Named as much for its shape, the chest resembles a metal centipede. Multiple hollow segments. Luggage can be placed in these segments. The centipede, operating similarly to a mechanism or golem, is imprinted upon an owner, will follow their commands. The chest is able to carry large sums of weight without any physical labor on the owner's part involved. Puzzlingly enough, it seems defensive of its owner as well, and will often move to block any potential blow against its designated owner regardless of orders. Created a most peculiar effect where they might be found on a battlefield with their owners, forming defensive walls, and several are present or otherwise fighting alongside their bound master. Search more, please. Yeah, whatever. We're now trading in tobacco as well. Very nice. Begiston is a separate piece. I mean, if it fits in the main piece, I might as well just leave it in the main piece. As for Marlian, I could get myself another colony here, to be honest. Why can't I take this? Can't make it a core. Okay. Well, maybe I can give it to Zalbeketer? Zalazest? Whatever. Yes, I can. But he won't accept! Fuck. He will in time. Oh, come on, will you finish this fucking siege? This is a joke! Where's my guy? Here he is. So yeah, you are 100%ed and you're the only one left in... Got to make it an imperialist war. So again, I'm spending fuck tons of dip. If I make it all go to Thal, will it still cost me dip? Yeah, and also I just can't, so fuck that. Oh my god, fucking do it properly, please. I beg. Myself. Yeah, should have done imperialist, that's my bad. As for Marliand, I do think we just transfer his trade power. I don't even need his money. I know your treaty with fucking Castilier, sure. Yeah, that was a terrible idea, but, you know, we just needed to test it out, you know. Lose Liberty Desire, let's go. Works. Someone else can take care of that. Yeah, I think that works. Just waiting on the one siege now, and it is go time. Alright. Finish this war. Then I am going to probably end stream for today. Because I have to be up in fucking 6 hours. It's always fun. I want to get this siege done. It was almost done and just fucking... And it stopped being done. There we go. And this is going to go to, I assume... Oh, actually, it's going to Zaltzer. Well, alright. As does all of this. Big, bloody, beautiful borders. Just solve all of the issues for him. So what am I missing now? Religion needs to be changed. Okay, that's gonna take a sweet amount of fucking time. Wait, why are you fucking... Why is Zandareki the wrong religion? Motherfucker. now I need to... Oh my... That should have been fucking... Ah, it's really annoying. That is very, very annoying. I guess I'm going to have to dev him. So yeah, that mission is going to still take a while because I need to religiously convert a bunch of shit. Thankfully, I got 4 missionaries. I'm probably going to swap over to Avatar Castellos and stuff, but that will come in the next stream, because for right now, I'm going to end it here. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed a bit more Kobildzan. More is coming. I will not be... I'll be streaming some Korea Antebellum multiplayer tomorrow. Wednesday, I will not be streaming because I'm just not. The Voltenu game will be subbed, unfortunately. So yeah, I will see you guys probably next day is my next stream, because yeah, I'm gonna be busy for a bit. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Toodaloo, bye bye.